Hey there, guys. So I may have discovered something about my Super Mario Bros. 3 sign, which we're going to look at again. The first video I uploaded of it is pretty crummy, so I decided to do another shot. And I was thinking about the voice on it, and I don't recall hearing it anywhere else. And it doesn't sound like any of the other Mario voice actors. So I was wondering if it was the first official voice of Mario in conjunction with Nintendo. So we all know that Peter Cullen was the voice of Mario on the Saturday Supercade Donkey Kong cartoon. And then followed shortly after by Lou Albano for the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, which is what I grew up with. That was in 1989. So then in Super Mario Bros. 3, which is where my sign is from, the game came out February 12th, 1990. The show came out shortly after that. And Walker Boone played Mario in the Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Super Mario World shows. There was also a couple of games made in 1991. Mario Teaches Typing. Ronald B. Rubin played Mario. And in the Mario's Missing PC, Nicholas Glasser played Mario, and that was 1991 and 1992 respectively. This falls somewhere in between that. And then Hotel Mario was the first official Mario game. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense because that was a Philips CDI game. So Mark Grayu played Mario in that in 1994. But I don't know, none of those I could really call official because those were made not by anything Japanese. So the shows were just licensed, and the cereals and stuff were licensed, but there's not really any voices in the cereal commercials either. And those games are kind of, they're almost knockoffs. They just, edutainment. They got the license somehow to get Mario to do a typing game and then added his voice. I'm not even sure if Nintendo really approved that whole thing, but I'm not really sure. But with this item, you'd think that at least the Redmond, Washington branch would have some say as to the voice of Mario and what they wanted. I don't know if any Japanese executives would sign off on something like that, but I don't think it's the first official voice of Mario. I mean, that would kind of be Charles Martinet in Mario Teaches Typing 2 and every subsequent Mario appearance after that. But let's take a listen to this as well. This does not sound like Charles Martinet. And through my research, it doesn't sound like any other voice actor. Maybe Nicholas Glasser. But it doesn't sound as I wouldn't say good. It wouldn't say, it doesn't sound like his voice. But because it's cramped into a very short message and a really high energy message, it could be him, and the timeline would be a little off. I mean, this was made obviously earlier than February 12th, 1990. This was a display to get people to buy the game, so it was on counters maybe a little bit before launch. It's definitely after launch. So it's kind of tough to say. It's weird that they didn't go with Lou Albano for it, but you can definitely tell it's not him, and he might have cost too much. It might just be some merchandising guy, unnamed, in the merchandising department of Nintendo at the time. So let's give it a listen.
It's music to my ears, It's me, Mario, with the most exciting adventure ever, Super Mario Bros. 3, with a new world to explore, new challenges, and 3 megabit game power. It's a multi mega fan, Super Mario Bros. 3 for my buddies at Nintendo. Oh, it's a hot stuff,
So, really high energy, right? And just, they had a guy say something. It doesn't sound very scripted because it's ultra mega fun. Like he was trying to cram a bunch of exciting words into what is a very short message because, you couldn't hold a lot of stuff onto a little microchip back then. So let's talk about the item again. I got the battery door open for you guys, and it's a large battery. It's a 6-volt battery in there, and you can kind of see the components in there. It's got a little speaker up against the little speaker holes here, and it's just wired to this button, so when I press it, it goes. Nothing else of consequence really on the actual item. There's no real manufacturing date or anything like I wouldn't expect there to be. Just, you know, Nintendo is a registered trademark, blah blah blah, 1990 Nintendo of America. Mostly internal stuff. It says push button for a message from Mario. So the voice sounds like he's trying to do an Italian accent, but it's less the gravelly Italian accent we hear from a lot of the Mario voice actors, especially the early ones. Like Lou Albano has the gravelly, the one Walker Boone has a very gravelly Mario voice, because he's from Brooklyn, you know. I mean, it's kind of like what they wanted to go with, because he was an Italian plumber from Brooklyn. And when you tell a voice actor that, that's kind of where they go. Charles Martinet in interviews said that he knew he was going to be talking to children. He didn't know in what capacity. So he wanted a lighter voice that would be fun for kids. And that's why we have the Mario voice we have today. Well, this voice actor, whoever he may be, definitely had a similar thought on the whole thing. So let's just listen to it again, just for fun. Oh. And I messed with the battery. So, okay. Oh, okay. I gotta connect the wire again.
It's the music to my ears, huh? It's the music to my ears, huh? It's me, Mario, with the most exciting adventure ever, huh? Super Mario Bros. 3, with a new world to explore, new challenges, and 3 megabits of game power. It's Multi Mega Fun, Super Mario Bros. 3, from our buddies at Nintendo. Oh, it's a hot stuff, huh?
So the best parts are Multi Mega Fun. I thought it was old. Man. And 3 megabits of game power. I mean, I love that they used to advertise that. Now it's like so inconsequential. If there's anything else you want to know about this item, other than is it for sale, which is not, comment in the comment section. It is in such good condition. I wonder if this is over. I mean, most of the signage and display signs are going for outrageous prices these days, mostly over $1,000, especially for the early stuff. But with this being an immaculate Super Mario Bros. 3 talking sign, there is another sign out there that's not a talking one. It's just the Super Mario Bros. 3. And there's another one just like this for Super Mario Bros. 2, but that one didn't speak either. But this one, because it still works and because it's in such good condition, I wouldn't scoff at a $1,500 price tag for this. Maybe more. I mean, it's going to go up and up and up, because this is like still one of the best games on, and it tops a lot of people's lists still to this day. Definitely one of the best on NES. Are we saying NES now? I refuse. NES is a character, not a console. So yeah, if there's anything else you want to know, let me know, and we can go back to it, or I'll just answer questions. But this is definitely the favorite display sign in my collection. And I got it from a guy who happened to come across a bunch of Nintendo collectibles and bought an entire collection and was starting to sell it online, and found my site and asked me what it was worth. And at the time I gave him my best guess, and then I asked if it was for sale, and he said yes, so I bought it, and I think it was like $200. So that was pretty much a steal, especially considering today's price on it. Back then I wasn't too savvy on the signage. I was really savvy on all the figures and stuff, but I was just getting into signage, so it was my best guess. And looking back on it, it was a steal. But at the time, I thought I got it for what it was worth. But once I talked to people outside of the sale, they were like, "Oh my gosh, you got a great deal on that." So I'd like to know if other people have this sign, what they think of it. I really haven't looked around to see if anyone has one like it, but I know one of my friends on the forum, Ness Vidiot, way back in the day, had the one that didn't talk, and he was always jealous of the one that I had because it talked. And I mean, it's great to have that component, but it is a very goofy thing to listen to. So I'm going to let Mario take us out for one more time, and then we'll be done. No, I won't, because it doesn't work. I disconnected it, I forgot. But yeah, there is the Super Mario Bros. 3 sign again. Thanks for watching.